Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay Destiny Draw here, and today, since we're in quarantine, stuff like that, I've been doing a lot of sorting recently, and I've actually gotten something that I'm pretty proud of. I've gotten everything, all my cards sorted, which took forever. Um, but I want to take this opportunity just to go over kind of all the decks I've built. These are cores; they're not full decks. So what I decided to do is make all my sleeves the same color. So I did white sleeves for everything, and I just wanted to make a bunch of decks. And so now when I have staples, which are worth some money, I can also, just switch them out. So yeah, so I'm gonna go over kind of all my decks that I have. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and it's gonna be kind of a long one. So get your popcorn, do whatever you have to do, because quarantine, we're loving the life. All right, so let's start with our first deck here. There's gonna be a lot. It's not just these three, so I'm gonna take them out of different places. So the first one I have is this Invoke Shadal deck, which I'm probably actually going to play this one once we can finally go to places again. I just built this one. Yeah, I'm weird. I like to collect a bunch of different decks. So, and I also have these different decks that I want to play. And then, I list all the decks, and then somehow I come up with like 25. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what decks I want to play. This is my Math Mech deck. Again, this is just a collection video or a collection binder. Not collection binder, deck collection. So if you want to see any of these deck profiles, I can definitely work on completing the decks and everything. Some of these are really close to being completed, but yeah, just let me know. And with Dual Overload that just came out, it's a lot easier to complete a lot of these decks. So far I had Math Mech, Cyber Dragon, and Shadal Invoked. So now we'll bring out these two. These are double deck boxes. So this one, I don't really have an extra deck for right now, but this is my Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon deck. I really do like this one. This one's really fun to play. And I did get the switch out for the secret Chaos Maxes, which came in the movie pack. And even though it's just a secret rare upgrade, that pack didn't really have any new cards, not to my knowledge, but I guess it was worth to get. This is the deck that people hate you for. This is my Mystic Mind Burn deck. So yeah, no one likes playing against this, and I see why. But I had to build it just to be that guy. Rarely do I ever play it unless someone actually wants to play against it, which again, that doesn't happen too often. Next, this is probably maybe my favorite deck of all time. So we have Necros. I'm always trying to make them at least decent. And I hope we get Unicorn back to 1. We got an Ulti Vandy's ruler in here. Yeah, at least if Unicorn comes to more than 1, this won't be a bad deck. So we have Necros here. In this deck we have, this is my Mermail Atlantean, which I did just build this deck, which I like this deck a lot. So I've looked up a couple different profiles and everything on it, and yeah, as you can see, this is the one I'm playing the most right now because my Apollousa is in here. I believe, yeah, IP Masquerena, and yeah, my BLS isn't in here, but it should be. Okay, so these go over here, and I'm just putting them above the screen right now. Next we have this double deck box. I have a bunch of double deck boxes right now. Like, I ordered them in bulk just because, like, with Ultimate Guard, I mean, the deck boxes cost like $20 a piece. But these Ultra Pro dual deck boxes, if it's honestly, it's not a deck that you play a ton, you just put them in those so you always have them. And I mean, they're really cheap. So this one, we have Noble Knights. So it's pretty much a whole Noble Knight deck core here. And again, like I said, if you want me to profile any of these, I can definitely put the most optimal cards in them. Just right now, I have just the core cards, kind of, because whatever deck I'm playing at the moment, like, I'll show it, like, I'm going to show you throughout this video. I have so many decks, it's unreal. And it's not worth buying like 70 Ash Blossoms to get the whole thing. That's why I'm doing them all in white. This one is my Sylvan deck core. If someone sees this and wants to see a whole deck profile, I know Glow Up Bulb just got banned. But yeah, this is my Sylvan deck core. I have a little extra deck here. So this one I'm actually using to play against my girlfriend. And I know, I play trading card games. I still have a girlfriend. It's crazy. But yeah, I have this right here. And this is the deck I'm having her play while she's learning how to play. By the way, if you guys have any suggestions on what you think are the easiest decks to learn, I would love to hear them. So put them in the description as long with any deck profiles as you want to see. Because, I mean, right now, I'm just kind of picking the cards that she likes and making them into a deck. Like, I have a bunch of banned cards in hers, like Soul Charge. She really likes getting Blue Eyes out. So, and she loves the Lamb tokens and the Sheep tokens. Like, I gave her Graceful Charity, Change of Heart, Snatch Steal. It's pretty. She loves tokens, so we threw that in her deck. Marshmallow. This is one of her favorite cards too, so we threw it in there. So this is just kind of her, you know, her deck. And then I gave a very mini extra deck right now while we're learning. And I gave her the tokens because she loves the tokens. So yeah, that's mostly what we play against, just to kind of teach her the game. So like I said, if you have if any are in my same scenario, I mean, she's not trying to get competitive with the game, but she's just, you know, give me something to do. Like if we're bored, we can play a little bit. I'm trying to teach her slowly too. So if you have any suggestions on stuff like that, let me know. And by the way, I got this at a old shop for like $1. So Miss Valley Thunderbird got it for $1. So that was pretty neat. All right, so I'm just gonna start digging through. Oh, there's so many, it's ridiculous. This one is my Ritual Beast / Spirit Beast core. Like MST, I don't know if I would run that in my optimum build, but I like to keep my cores just kind of ready to go in case I want to play that deck. And then I can just switch in, you know, the up-to-date staples. So this is my Ritual Beast / Spirit Beast deck. You know, I might put them like up here like that. And then I'll switch every once in a while. This is a deck I'm actually wanting to play. This is my Fluffle deck core. So I do want to play this one again. Just because the new Master Rule 5. I try to update on all my decks and try to keep at least up to date with them. So, like, if they get back to where they can play again, I have all the stuff for it. It's like Fright for Patchwork, got all those. Glow Up Bulb, we're not going to need that anymore just because, you know, it's banned. Next we have, this is a deck also that I really want to play. Spell Power Mastery, we have Pendulums. So like you can see, this is like an old build. It has a dark worm. I made this a long time ago. So I would like to update this if I could. So like I got the electromite still in there. Like, yeah, it's pretty old. And again, like I said, I would really like to update that. But I want to do the decks that you guys would like to see first. So out of all these, if there's any of them you want to see, like I said, just let me know. I have Naturias here. This is like a new one that I built. I wasn't not playing when this time came, or like when the Naturias all came out. I was not playing the game, but they're pretty cute. And it's kind of like a cool, let me see if I can turn, does this light do anything? You can kind of see the dual terminal, not really, but we got, yeah, like the cherries. We got ultimate rare bamboo shoots. And then we got, like I said, just a little core. It's not anything crazy. So let's go to the next one. And this, like, what I'm getting them from right now, like, I have all the cores in a, here, I'll even show you real quick. I have them all kind of just in here, like, all the cores, like, all these right here are deck cores. Like, so, like I said, this video is going to take a little bit of time, so should be a good little thing, though. So we have my Stromberg deck or Fairy Tale deck. I'm a huge Disney fan, by the way, so can't not make this, especially when this card just got reprinted, so it's like kind of cheap now. Actually, it's very cheap. It was like a $20 card. I do want to build, like, I have almost all the tunes built, but, you know, and this is probably like the smallest core I have. Like, when I see something that can go in a core, I'm just gonna sleeve them. It's like right now, I'm sure I have more cards than this, but literally this is like all I have for my Madolche right now. I do not have Angeli, and sometime I would like to get Angeli. I just heard it's getting reprinted in the, is it Toon Chaos? Something like that. It's the new set coming out later this year, and that'll have Angeli, so I'm gonna wait for that. This is my Prank Kids core. I've always wanted to, like I said, for every single deck, like I've wanted to build all these decks, but this one's looks really cool just because, you know, there's little kids pulling pranks. How can you not like that? I just think it's a pretty cute archetype, and I heard they can be kind of explosive, so. Next I have, this is my Ancient Gear core. I do have Ancient Gear frames, I just haven't put them in sleeves yet. So I have all these, and then, like I said, the Ancient Gear frames. I don't have any of the really expensive Ancient Gear cards, just because it's not, like, you know, really competitive. I know my girlfriend wanted me to build Ancient Gears, so doing all that I can for it right now without breaking the bank. So let's look at the next, so this is before this gets, I think this will get good someday. We have Plunder Patrol. So we got our red beards, our white beards. That's literally all that's out for it right now. But I do like to keep this core handy and ready to go for when it becomes a thing. And I apologize, and I think I don't have corona. I just have like a little bit of a cold. I think it's allergies too. But I want to give you guys a video just because, you know, I haven't posted in a little bit. So this is my Ancient Warriors. I bought all this stuff. It's kind of funny. Before, I think it's back down now, but I bought it and